Caroline, you see we're down on the field right now. We're actually down by the end zone where that play happened. I happen to snag over there. If you can see, here is the literal grass that Isaiah likely stepped on that kept him from getting in the end zone. You can see the roots sticking out. A much different tone here in Kansas City than Caroline's taking it. I haven't been a part of a press game or post-game press conference quite that somber in my young career as a sportscaster. Lance Leipold oftentimes answering questions, not finding the words to say. It's not your typical season opener where it was domination from the beginning. In fact, the first half, it was never in doubt that a win or loss would happen, but more so, man, when can this offense get going? And Caroline, I heard the touchdowns being scored and those highlights you showed, and I'll say this, not as exciting of a first half here in Emporia, an ugly game some may call. Defensive end Toby Osunsomni had quite the celebration where he was just freezing like his controller frozen. He's still as confident as ever. He says that he'll go in with a smile on his face into practice next week. But that said, still a lot of question marks for this KU team. First official K-State football fall camp open for the media in the books today. No one's speaking out of presser, so we're just gonna have to dive right on into the film, and I'll start with the thing that everyone wants to know. Yes, quarterback Avery Johnson commanded practice, commanded the room. He looked like a true leader out there. We usually want to stick to the current season while giving these updates, but it's hard not to see the bigger picture going on behind me. You see the vertical lights, the waving wheat lookalikes, and the new and improved David Booth Memorial Stadium, the construction going on behind me. You're talking about fighting for time on the court. There's a story in here about the jackhammers going off during your practice and you saying, no, they know when practice is, this can't happen. You went and talked to the chancellor and next practice, no jackhammers.
Yes.
Why was it important for you to fight?
Well, because I have a vision.
Almost immediately he said, go talk to coach.
Yes.
What does Coach Travis mean to you, especially to the highest moment of your life, of Hunter's life, for him to say, all right, now it's time to go talk to him?
Coach is our lifeline. He is our person. He is the person that we call when we get anything.
How do you balance, being in that mindset where like, okay, this is a team, we can do it, but not overstepping the later part of the season?
Yeah, for sure. It definitely can be hard at the beginning of the season.
Make sure you sit out your Diet Pepsi and hot dogs for Football Santa tonight, because this time tomorrow we should have live football to break down. Chiefs marching from the Bengal 44. Mahomes airing it out to Rashee Rice baby. Cooking DBs like a pound of bacon. We jump to the very end. A minute to go. Falcons have to have it, but the Chiefs defense stands tall, and it's 3 straight scares, but 3 straight wins for the team looking to go to 3 straight Super Bowls. T-Birds on offense. Aiden Scott passes to Tyron Parker. Cold as an ice cube, making me yell, hey, Miss Parker, on this Friday night. Lord have mercy on opposing defenses this year. One of the best wideouts in the state. And on to set 3. I see London, I see France. Purdue doesn't even stand a chance. Shout out T-Bone for writing that one down. London Davis with the kill and the Scott Sterling to boot. Cap this one off for a 24-21 upset. Perhaps the biggest win in Emporia State football history. The Osage quarterback's yelling, here we go, like Cowboys Dak Prescott. And look at this throw and catch.